The first video I recorded was of two hummingbirds fighting over a feeder. I thought this was really interesting behavior because there were two feeders and they were still fighting over it. I also noticed that one of the hummingbirds was fighting one of the wasps that was also hanging out on the feeder. I found this behavior fascinating, but since hummingbirds are so fast and hard to capture, this was the only video I got of them. I kept trying and looking for videos, but they were just too fast. While I was waiting around to watch this territorial behavior, I started noticing something. These birds hovered while they ate. One feeder had a little perch on it so that the birds could sit and eat, but I noticed that they didn't, even though that option was given. On one feeder, there was no perch for them to sit, but that one seemed to be the more popular hangout to eat. With their long beaks, I thought that they could sit somewhere on the feeder and get the nectar from that, but it turns out that they also didn't choose that option. So then I started to think, well, why do hummingbirds hover to eat and not perch? Wouldn't it be more beneficial for them to sit and save energy? So what caused this, and how does it work? Why are they the only birds that can hover while eating? Research done by F. Gary Stiles 2005 showed that the wing distribution and shape and size help to be more aerodynamic and obtain hovering. Wasserman and his colleagues in 2023 were able to identify a gene mutation that allowed hummingbirds to evolve flight. The mutation is seen on the fructose bisphosphatase 2, or FBP2 gene, that inactivates, allowing them to hover and feed on nectar efficiently. I had originally hypothesized that they were hovering to eat so they could escape predators better, but I soon realized that after reading these papers that they mainly do it because of their high metabolism. Which led me to my next question. If they have such a high metabolism, then why don't they eat at night? I never caught them on the cameras feeding at night. Wasserman noted that the gene mutation showed up about 30 to 46 million years ago. Spence 2020 notes that hummingbirds go into torpor to help them save costly energy. To answer the question, why do they hover instead of perch, was answered by Lotz in 2003. The research showed that they prefer nectar that is already warm, so they don't have to waste energy warming up their food. So they can hover since they're not wasting energy doing that. Here in this video was about the only time I caught a bird perching to eat instead of hovering. The only time I saw them perch was in the tree resting. A bird that can hover can get more nectar from a flower as one who can't. Obtaining nutrients and calories, they have better fitness and survivability.